Grace be unto you and peace from God our Father and from the Lord Jesus Christ. I was glad when they said to me, "Let us go into the house of the Lord." I'm Father Steve Sellers, and thank you so much for tuning in today for this brief daily message of hope. Just finished saying Mass this morning, and some thoughts are just rolling through my mind. Jesus is speaking in our gospel lesson today about the two pathways that flow out from us into the world, and we have a choice which pathway we're going to take. Uh, the narrow pathway, the one that has the narrow gate, is the way to life. And of course, that is the way of the cross, the way of compassion and kindness and mercy and hope. That's the way that Jesus wants us to walk into the world, following Him, being kind and compassionate to those around us. And to do it because that's what He wants us to do. And by doing that, He leads us each step of the way. That's the narrow pathway. That's one direction that we can go every day. The other direction is a very broad pathway, and it has a big gate, and many people go that way. And unfortunately, that's the way to destruction. That is the way that's deeper and deeper into the ways of this world. And we know where that's leading us. Spend a few minutes on social media each day, or like many people do, spend 10 or 12 hours every day on social media, and sooner or later you encounter anger and venom and profanity and obscenity and impurity. It's all over social media, and that's the broad pathway, the way that leads into the depths of the world. And fortunately, even when we walk that pathway, and many of us, when we get up every morning carelessly, we unintentionally get on that pathway that leads to destruction and anger and venom and meanness and all of that. Even when we do mistakenly or inadvertently get on that pathway, guess who goes with us? Jesus does. And just because you head off in the wrong direction every morning, please know that there is hope with you. Hope in the person of the Lord Jesus. And remember that if you're going in the wrong direction, and the wrong pathway, at the wrong speed, at the wrong time, in the wrong place, our God allows U-turns in the faith so that we can turn back around and He leads us again in the way that He wants us to go. So in our gospel today, we were presented with the two pathways once again. It's true that that happens to us every day. And it's still early in this day here in Houston, Texas. And so if you've already started in the wrong direction, and you know when you have, because things don't go your way and things are difficult and you encounter angry people, and you do that anyway, but when you become one of them, you know that you're headed the wrong way. Turn around, go the other way. God is right there with you. He loves you. He allows U-turns in the faith, and He leads us constantly closer and closer to Himself. I hope you have a blessed day today, and God willing, I will see you here again tomorrow.